Everyone everywhere has been subjected to trauma in our lives. But there is a social disease among humans that no one wants to forgive those who actually gave them that trauma. People would rather hold on to the hurt and blame everyone else and hurt everyone else. BLM and Antifa are burning down cities, stealing and killing in the name of their god, racism. People everywhere are dumbfounded as to why this is allowed to go on. This is allowed to go on because people are clinging to the cult belief that racism actually exists, as if it's a real, tangible thing. I mean, you're not a racist, but someone out there somewhere is, right? Isn't that the belief? That racists are responsible for all of this mayhem? And racists are going to pay for their crimes against humanity if BLM and Antifa have to tear down the whole of Western civilization brick by brick. And every white man, woman, and child need to be killed in order to make you pay for your racist crimes. Well, most people would rather believe a lie about someone else than to face the truth about themselves anyway. Everyone is accusing everyone else of racism. Those accusations are the real hate that really exists in the world. And so the lie gets bigger and bigger and the truth gets smaller and smaller until no one believes the truth anymore because the lie is all we know. Everything that we are told and shown reinforces the lie. Everywhere we look, we can't get away from it, and it's being pushed on us every minute of every day, making it stronger and stronger in our minds because the mind is the only place that the lie can possibly exist. It's not the physical reality that they are trying to make it out to be, so why are they trying so hard to reinforce that belief? It's about control. Turn on the news, there's racism. Listen to the radio, there's racism. Use a search engine, there's racism. It pops up everywhere. But where's the racism in our personal lives? It doesn't exist. Yet here we are being controlled by the belief that racism does exist. People continue burning down cities, stealing and killing in the name of that lie. People are voting in the name of that lie. The belief that racism exists is tyranny over our mind. How have we become so subdued? It is an undeniable fact that if everyone stopped believing that racism exists, then the riots would stop, and those meth addicts burning down small businesses would be locked up. The Democrat governors and mayors collaborating with domestic terrorists might even be held accountable. In a sane world, those people who are paying BLM and the politicians might also be held accountable. By eliminating riots, not believing in racism could do so much good in the world. So why is that disbelief treated with such hatred? If not believing in racism were an evil thought, then how could it possibly produce good? If people stop believing the lie, those who are using our beliefs to control us would have one less weapon against us. And it may be a simple view of the world, but life is simple. It all comes down to what you believe. Do you believe in dinosaurs or dragons? Because no one out there really knows how old the earth is or how things came to be. All we have to rely on is the opinion of experts who are taught their opinions by people who are paid to teach those opinions by the same people who are paying to teach you a lie so that we stand by idly while our cities are burning and our lives are being destroyed. Just because someone out there somewhere, a school, a media, an expert, a government tells you something doesn't mean you have to believe it, and you don't have to comply either. You have the God-given right to use discernment. And using that discernment is the original meaning of the word discrimination. The wisdom of discrimination is in not believing what we are told and shown. You have images and words paraded in front of you every day, all day long, nothing more. But that is the essence of propaganda. You have no proof of anything that you have been told. Why are we being told those things outside of a court of law? Because those incidents have no evidence. They only have short clips and twisted words. And here we are believing that garbage, and right now as I speak, high-tech fake videos are being made showing certain people saying and doing things that never happened. And those videos will be used, mark my words, to alter elections, to usurp our worldview, and to destroy our own lives. Don't believe anything that you are told and shown. If you are prone toward living in your imagination, then choose your fantasy wisely. Try not to destroy the world. Socialism is a fantasy, and fantasies have been proven to be very dangerous. But if you allow the love of God to operate through you instead of hate from the world, then truth will be revealed to you, and the truth will set us free.